Hello and thanks for checking out my video. Today I'm playing Admiral Trench. I am super excited to bring this video to you guys because this is one weird leader. I'm playing against another kind of odd leader in the fact that they have no action ability in Hera. So for this one I'm going to preamble a bit longer than usual as I feel like I need to explain what Admiral Trench actually does, as he is a one-of-one leader, and I feel like people could be clicking on this video just to see what he's up to. So, Admiral Trench. On his leader side, he has the ability to discard a card that costs 3 or more from the hand to draw a card. This is an excellent way of filtering through your cards, but what it does that you can capitalize on is that it builds up your discard. What makes him really unique is that he has no epic action. You cannot flip him for free. If you have 6 resources, however, you can pay 3 as an action and then deploy him. You cannot do this while he's exhausted. So let's say you use his ability to discard a card. You can't then pay 3 and flip him. But because it's not an epic action, if your opponent defeats him, you can do it again next time he's ready. When Trench flips, you turn over the top 4 cards of your deck. Your opponent's going to discard 2 of them, leaving 2 left, and then you get to draw 1 and discard the other. As a 4/5 for 3, it's actually quite good. It's just it comes online very late in the game. This is fairly good against control strategies, as it always gives you a 3-cost body that can swing the turn that it comes out. So if your opponent's board wiping you, you're still getting damage in. It's also harder for them to do so because stuff like Avenger doesn't hit leaders. Stuff like Vanquish doesn't hit leaders. So he gets around a few things and keeps swinging. Kind of want to try him with some upgrades, but they're not in this version of the deck. To talk a bit about his synergies, the stuff that he kind of enables, unique strategies for him, is Palpatine's Return. You can play Palpatine's Return to pull back a unit that you discarded earlier in the game. This is why we're running 3 copies of Maul, 3 copies of Darth Vader. Unfortunately, there's no 8-cost Force users in Cunning or Command, so you miss out on that extra value that you get from him. But if you're running Bib Fortuna, you can ramp on turn 2, play Palpatine's Return on turn 3, and pull out Vader or Maul at that point in the game, which is still very early. It's a fun way to play the game. I have really enjoyed testing Trench. I've played him with Red, trying to get value off of Migs Mayfield. There's not enough synergy there. You can't discard Kylo's TIE Silencer because it costs 2 and then pull it back, so it's a bit tough. So it ended up going back to green in the end. So that's what you're going to see here is my Command Trench deck. It's such an odd leader that I can't imagine this is anywhere close to being a refined and finalized version. A quick footnote in this matchup, I did play against my opponent as like a warm-up game before we started recording, and in that game, they beat me. It's a really cool deck. Please enjoy the gameplay. Thanks for watching.
Alright, so I will do 2, and we'll put out Sabine first.
Okay, I will do 2 and put out the Viper Probe Droid and check out your hand.
So I have Phantom,
Phantom,
R2,
and
Carabast.
Carabast. Interesting. Okay.
The Carabast is an answer to all the indirect damage decks
no
out there,
kidding,
because then you can soak up what you need and then fire it back at your opponent, but I'll
That's
claim.
super nice. Okay, I'm going to activate Trench to discard Darth Vader and draw a card, and then I'll pass.
I'll make a call here. Alright.
Okay.
I'm going to hit your base for 2 and then deal 1 ping damage.
Yep, total 3. I'm going to then kill Sabine.
Okay. I'm going to do 3
Phantom.
and put out the Phantom.
Yeah.
You knew that was coming.
I knew it. So I have 3 for this guy.
Oh. Okay, I will claim.
Okay, and I will pass.
Alright. I'm going to exhaust 3. And I'm going to play a strike true.
Oh,
So I'm going to deal its 3 damage to take out its shield.
take off the shield.
I'm not sure if that's the right move, but if
I'll trade into it now.
Figure we'll just play the trade game for a bit. I will then claim.
Okay, I'm gonna pay 3 and play Boba Fett. Touch. And then I will trench.
Hyperspace foil, look at that.
I know, that's an expensive card, yeah. To discard the invisible hand to draw a card. Then I will pass.
That's not what I was hoping to draw here.
Feel very similar.
Ouch.
How do I do this? Oof. Let's do it this way. Okay.
I'm not happy with this at all. But put out Ezra.
Now Ezra. Going to use Trench to discard Maul.
Oh.
To draw a card.
I am going to claim.
Okay, I'm gonna pay 2 to put out a swarming vulture droid.
Okay.
I'm gonna pay 3 to waylay Ezra back into your hand.
Okay.
And then I'll attack your base for 3. And I'll pass. I feel like we have underdeveloped boards.
Yeah, this
our
is
resource count.
this isn't exactly how this deck was supposed to go
No.
off the bat, but we'll figure this out. So 3. All right, we're going to do 3, 4, 5, and put out the ghost, heart of the family.
Not the ghost.
Up to light speed we're in.
Okay, I'm going to attack your base for 2 before it gets all sentineled up.
I am going to all sentinel it up.
And R2.
R2D2. So that's I like that combo. It's free on the turn of 5.
Oh, that's so nice. Yeah.
And so now it's a sentinel.
But with that, will then hit you for 3.
I will bring out Hera.
Okay. I'm gonna pay 6 for Palpatine's return to play Maul and ambush through Hera.
Nice. So 1 to base. Well played.
Gets 1 to base on that one. And do I want to put 4 damage onto Boba Fett, or do I want to leave it on Maul? I'm going to leave it on Maul.
Okay. You just robbed me of my experience point.
I know, I have to.
I will claim.
That thing gets way too scary, way too fast. I will pass.
no even point in. She's got no powers anyways.
No.
But
Yeah, she
makes
doesn't.
it
She
look
can't
pretty
exhaust.
good.
Yeah.
She's just gonna sit there for a bit.
Yeah.
All right, I am going to hit your base for 6.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm going to hit your base for 3.
I am going to do 2 Sabine. She can't be attacked because I have different aspects out.
It's 3 different aspects, though, right?
Yeah. Oh no, she
There are
can be.
at least
Yeah, red, blue, and
3.
yellow. Or red,
Red,
blue, and heroism.
Yeah, so you need 3 aspects and other friendly units. So because it's other friendly units, that's the restriction.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, that's the restriction.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Now Maul is going to attack Sabine, and the 2 damage is going to go on to Boba Fett now.
Okay. And then that'll overwhelm 4 over.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the Sabine Ren cannot be attacked thing.
Yes.
Almost never comes into play.
I was gonna say
it's so weird when it does.
any other decks that I've used her in,
Yeah.
you just ignore it as
Yeah.
like a thing, and this is the first deck. But yeah, it's the other units that I'm missing there.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Yeah, it's
I will do 5, and I'm gonna bring out Zeb.
Okay. So for 5, I'm gonna do 7 for Darth Vader.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna trigger. Well, I will do that, I suppose, but I'm gonna trigger his 10
Okay.
first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Marked for death.
Yeah.
And I'm going to bring out the contracted jump master.
Okay.
And then I'll ambush in for 5.
I will claim.
And my Volter Droid's not gonna do anything to you, so he just won't bother. I don't believe there's any point in that just yet. And then do I want to...
This is a very scary looking
Yeah,
ground
exactly.
arena right
I'm
now.
good here. Okay, I'll pass.
And keep.
Definitely want to resource this guy.
All right.
On the 8 resource turn.
All right. Well, I'm going to take out your Sentinel.
Okay,
Take 2 back.
2 back. Oh, let's see, you're 16 here. Okay. I hit you for 7.
23. I'll do 2, and I'll do a Carabast,
Ooh,
dealing its 2 plus 1, so 3 damage to
Darth
Vader.
Vader. Nice. There he goes. Okay. In that case, I'll hit your base for 3.
I will put out a chopper.
Who now has
Is
Sentinel?
now Sentinel?
right? Yeah. I'm going to deploy Trench, paying 3, and now we get to see 4 cards. Okay,
I'm gonna get rid of both these guys.
both of them. And I guess I already have a
That's a
Boba Fett.
no-brainer. I only have one option is to
Pretty much, yeah.
Rebels hope a chance.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do 3, and I'll put out Sabine's Masterpiece.
Oh. Ooh. Now also a Sentinel.
And so it's right now benefiting from yellow and blue.
Yellow and blue. That's a fun one. I made a mistake. That's okay. Mistakes happen.
It'd be better if you
Trench.
said I made a mistake and now the game's over.
Yeah. Trench will take out Chopper. There's 1 damage back. Yeah. It's not buffed up in any way. Nope. Game is still on. Then I will pay 0 to salvage
Nice.
to bring back
Ultra
Concentrated.
Drive. Oh, yes. Maybe I shouldn't have discarded those.
Yeah. Well, I already had one
Although-
in here. Yeah.
And it gets a damage,
It
right?
cost me 3.
If you salvage it?
It takes 1 damage. Sorry, I put the token on it. Good catch.
Oh, no, good.
I put the token on it, thinking it was going to be a damage token. I put the Sentinel token on instead. Ghost is how hurt?
It's got, and it has 7 health total now, so it's got 5 left
5
that you gotta
left.
deal with.
That's right. So I will now surprise strike the Vulture Droid into the Ghost to defeat it.
There you go.
5.
R2 floats away into space.
I can hear his scream.
Yeah.
And then I'll pass. I will not resource.
I'm also not. I'll do 3. Go base defender.
Hey,
Just trying to scrap out a little bit more damage.
right. How to do this? Well, I guess but with that, I'll take him out.
Okay. I'll do 4. Bright Hope, and I will not return anything to my hand.
I'll then pay 2. Surprise strike, and I'll hit you for 10.
There you go.
Puts you
Good
past.
game, Cam.
Good game. It's game 1.
Go with that and see. Alright,
Let's see
my
what you got.
initiative.
Yours.
I will go 2 and Phoenix Squadron
Ooh,
A-Wing.
I'm going to end Viper Probe Droid. Hera, Echo Base, and Kana. Okay.
I will claim.
Okay, I'm going to activate Trench to discard Maul.
Oh gosh. So
Starting
there
to
you go.
load
You're
it up.
developing your discard already, and then pass.
Yeah, send them pass.
All right. I'm gonna pass.
Pass. That is interesting. Activate Trench. Discard Maul. Or sorry, that's Vader. Draw a card.
I'm gonna pass.
And attack you for 3.
I will do 2, and I'll put Hera on here.
Okay. Three to waylay it. I had it.
I just wanted that restore. Oh, Hera's dead. Sorry.
There's gone.
Took her back for a second. Oh, now I look like an idiot. Okay, claim.
And now I will pass.
That's funny.
Yeah.
You had that worked out in your head.
I was waiting.
I will do. I'm going to do 3.
Okay.
And I'm going to put out the Phantom 2.
Phantom's coming out. Gonna hit your base for 3.
I'm going to claim.
Okay. I'm gonna pay 3 to play resupply.
Okay. Ramp a bit.
Yep. And pass.
I'm going to hit your base for 3.
Okay. Gonna hit your base for 3.
I'm going to do 2. Phoenix Squadron A-Wing. Return from the waylay.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that'll develop. I don't know. Instead, I'm going to pay 3 to put out Boba Fett.
Okay. I will do 3. I'll put out Echo Base Defender.
Okay. I'm going to do 3 to put out Admiral Trench. I see 1,
Oh, sorry.
2, 3, 4. Ooh, those aren't bad cards. I don't think there's a good choice there.
And you're ramped 1, so, well, I don't want this in play. And let's get rid of this.
Get rid of those 2. Okay, I'm then going to keep Bounty under Crew.
Okay. And I've claimed already, so.
And then Admiral Trench will take out the Defender. And then I pass.
Alright, I will hit your base for 3.
Okay. 3 to 6. I will hit your base for 3.
I will hit your base for 3.
6 to 9. Head to your base for 3.
I will bring out Hera.
Pay 6 for, of course, Palpatine's
Palpatine's
return.
return.
Can't stop it, and a heavy maul. So the maul will hit
An Overwhelm 1.
Hera, overwhelm 1, and just like before, keep the damage on himself.
It's wonderful to have that in hand, knowing that.
Oh, wait,
when
right.
she's gonna-
I've got Vader and Maul in there. I can just ambush
Yeah.
however I want. Yeah, actually, let's put this back up. Yeah.
I'll do 5. The Ghost.
Oh boy. Hit you for 4. Gonna make it. Force you to have an answer, as I got a pretty good ground presence.
I'll do 1 and I'll attach.
Yeah.
And now these are
That
it's a Sentinel.
That is a Sentinel and it's a Grit. So all of your
Yeah, all
Spectres are
Phoenix has
Sentinels
Sentinel and Grit right now.
Yeah, all Spectres do.
All Spectres, yeah. This is not, even though this is Phoenix Squadron.
I know,
not
right?
Spectre, yeah.
I was looking at it like, it makes sense to go to
Yes,
Spectre.
not.
Not today. I take the
I wish. Pass.
Yeah. Alright, I'll open up by hitting your base for 7. 7 left.
I will do 1, and I'm going to use Rebel Assault. So I'm going to hit your base for 9, so 8 plus the 1.
Yeah,
And then I'll hit you for 3 plus 1, so 13 total.
13 total.
Yeah.
Okay, so from 9 to 22. Much faster this way. Oh, that got close. I'm going to surprise strike Trench to hit you for 7.
Oh, then there you go.
Because-
I had a strike too. I was hoping you were doing something else at the mall.
Yeah.
Fire that back into there, but
Yeah, and I was thinking I was this close, might as well get the damage while I can.
great games, Cam.
Being able
Nice.
to